How's it going, everyone? I want to do a quick little update on my sales. They haven't been going too great on, it's all my fault. I think I mentioned in a couple videos ago that, or a couple videos ago that, I was, taking some time to improve myself, and it definitely, made for a good excuse to not focus on the store. But in the last week, I've really bucked up and kind of, put up some good stuff. Went through, trimmed a bunch of items, lowered their prices, made them more appealing. I've been listing more consistently, minimum of 10 a day, but I'm kind of in a point where I'm like liking the results, so I'm listing about 12. I am staying up real late. I am doing a lot of listing all at once, photographing all at once, measuring all at once, and then burning myself out until 2 a.m. Uh, and posting a bunch of stuff. I don't necessarily recommend it, but I kind of pinned myself in a tight spot by not working at the beginning of the month. But in the last 7 days, I've made 606. I'm not going to post the exact layout here. I don't want to accidentally dox myself if that's even an issue. But you see on the bottom corner, that 606 is the almost half of the 1342 that I brought in this month. It's not as much as I'd like. I was doing an average around 1500 um, the month leading up to, I guess, the end of last month and so I guess April. So I'm kind of hoping to get my numbers back up there. But this goes to show you that you can make 606, by just quickly trimming some prices, putting some markdowns up. I do have a 20% coupon that took over the 10%. Then I have a bunch of items discounted. Newer items 15% off, newer listings 15% off, and then like a 33 or 30% discount going on. That's definitely improved my return. Um, I'm stubborn, so I'm not getting rid of old inventory. Let me close that out since I think I got most of the info. Oh, out of that 606, the net is 345. So again, it's around what I need to get bare minimum survival in San Diego, but it's still workable. Um, let's see, I said a lot in 3 minutes. That feels like. Let me turn that off. I Another motivation to get grinding and get work. And I hate the word grinding. Is I woke up today and I found a lump on my cat, not on myself, on my cat. And it's kind of sizable little golf ball on her throat. So it definitely sparked the need for getting everything listed, getting everything out of the door, and getting everything sold because I'm not partial to keeping anything. And I woke up to a good day, like $100, 120 so far, and I have an offer or two out right now. But yeah, these George sandals, they were gifted to me by a friend who knows I sell stuff, and he was just gonna donate them. So sold them for $5. That's what I was expecting. I think I had them at 13. No one haggled me down. So those George sandals go to a fellow giant. They went in a sandal shaped envelope or basically packaging. I did wrap them in bubble wrap and then just sent them on their way. Had an Ike Behar at 12.73 from around $20 that I was floating it at. I really like the shirt, and I would have loved something in my size in this style a good 10 years ago when I was selling suits and wearing them. That is off to a good home. Oh wow, the allergies are kicking up. By the way, the cat's fine. I know I ADD. That cat's fine as it is. She went to the vet today. She's getting tested. The results come in a couple days, and then on Saturday we'll know how to move forward. If it's a cyst, if it's a tumor, if it's a what's the other option? Cyst, tumor, allergic reaction. So yeah, this small to medium Ike Behar went for a decent price, around 20. A lot of people want to spend around 20 with tax, so they'll forego that. It's not like they have a crisp $20 bill in their hand, but it's just a good number to aim for. This was listed at 54. It sold for a little less than that. I think I should have that up. Yeah, so I got 36 off that. eBay got 13 after shipping. I guess that includes shipping too. Oh, yeah, I guess 54. Neat. Did I have it facing the wrong way on the first image? No. Okay, yeah. But that was one of the Giorgio Armani shirts from the lot of like I spent around $100 on a bunch of dollar items with new Neiman Marcus tags. I did it in one of my first videos, just a bin I was going through. These are pieces that I've slowly sold off, but for the most part, I've just been lugging from home to home, not listing when I wasn't selling clothing. I'm glad they found a home somewhere in Australia, so hopefully that guy is happy, or it will be happy. These I have to send off for tomorrow. We got in a little discount war. I did not sell them for 16. I sold them for 7 plus shipping. Oh, I guess that's what it come out to. Let's see what it comes out here. 13. Yeah, I netted 11. They cost me nothing because they're from like a bunch of cufflinks I have. I have like 100 something cufflinks. I've been slowly selling them off. I stopped listing a few of them because they had a gold carat rating, so I need to get them authenticated, and then I'll sell a few. I did sell one for 200. There were some antique style cufflinks. They were like 10K, whatever the lowest one is. So I was kind of happy to sell them a few months back. Cufflinks, yeah, sold. The little fitness shirt. Got a couple of these salmon shirts. These are from a run at the African Alliance. Got these for $1 because they were half off. So this one and another one somewhere in my inventory, but sold it for 5 plus shipping, which is 540 or 595, and yeah, so it cost me $1, and then I made like $1.50 on shipping. So I made the shipping covered the cost of this item, and then I made $5. Yeah, not the biggest deal, but it's nice to bring a profit in from that. This is some of my whole video games. I don't play the Call of Duty games. This is basically what I expected for it to sell for. So I'm happy to have netted 319. Oh no, sorry, 382 for Modern Warfare 2. I got 319 for Modern Warfare 3, which also sold. I must have closed out that tab because I thought it was the duplicate. But yeah, those video games sell for basically dirt cheap. There's no really reason to spend too much on a collection if you're trying to rebuild on those war games. Final Fantasy X, another one I really like, but there's no reason to really own it unless you're a collector that wants an open box copy. There's an HD remastered edition for like $20, maybe on sale 10 for X2 and X1. So I'm lucky to have sold this. A lot of these Xbox games I got from the Goodwill site where I was buying like bulk boxes of Xbox games that were coming in like packed in 20 each, and it cost me around $3 a game. A lot of the higher price games already sold. A lot of these games, if I did buy them from those boxes, uh, I'm just happy to at least make the cost back. But I know I sold a lot of the higher value games, and then I kept a bunch for my collection since I got a Series X, and it upscales a bunch of those games. This is one of those that I priced down, got immediate eyes on it soon after. I made the mistake of I just wanted to price them too high and then think I was going to come around later and reprice them. And of course I didn't. So they just sat at a high price for too long and no one really looked at them. Brought them down closer to 30. People started paying attention. Of course, the steeper discount makes it look even nicer. But this sold today and that's going off pretty soon. And let's see. Taxes and fees. Oh, I was looking at the wrong shirt. $25. So it sold for like $18 or something like that, and then the shipping. So yeah, that was one of the Salvation Army end of the year or end of the month runs. So that shirt probably cost me like $1 to $2 tops. This is no Lex Officio. Been lugging around forever. Never really wore it. Never really stayed that size, and it's a good outdoor shirt. 1288. Yeah, 1758. So $20 coupon on that one. I wish I knew how to properly display how everything sold exactly because I'm looking off this other menu. This is another one from the Salvation Army run. That was an end of the month one. I got it because I just like skate gear. I thought it was a cool piece. Rest easy, easy. $12.88, a little less than what I expected to get. I was kind of hoping to like mid 20s range, but again, for $1.50, I'm making 10 times over, so that's fine for me, right? If it was a dollar, 15, but then the shipping $1.50 on that. They ended up paying 18.63, 11.02. It was my net, so the dollar 50. That's nice. I'm happy with that. 10.02s would have cost me to 9.48 or whatever, right? 9.42. This Cobra shirt, another one of those ones where I'm gonna buy out all the tees one of these days at the DAV or Salvation Army, whichever ones have the steep discounts on the t-shirts. People go over them. I get it, unless it's your size or you're not really into skatewear. I know this isn't a skate brand, but it's in the line of the runs similar to what I've just listed. Um, for $1 to $1.50, especially in situations where the person at the register rolls their eyes and gives me a discount on top of that by not wanting to count everything. This is not a bad deal selling a bunch of these shirts at 10 to $5. Don't go below 10. I do have them at 4, so I go below 10 or 5. Sorry, that's the number I was seeing in my head. Uh, go below 5 if the shipping's gonna eat, or give you like $1.50 or $1 on that, and they think they got a deal. I sold a lot of things for 3 and 4 because the shipping was gonna make up for it. A pair of jeans that or shorts that I didn't realize was priced at $9 shipping. I sold for 3 because it wasn't going to cost me that. They were 14 grams or 14 ounces. But yeah, this one I bought knowing that either I was going to sell it right away or maybe sit on it. But at $1, 50, I'm bummed to have not only sold it for 5, but the shipping covered that. $6, the $4 to ship it, and then $1.50 extra ish. It's like 430 something. Yeah, netted 436. Woo. This is one of those shirts that it's just a titty shirt. This is like We Work or some local company. They probably gave a bunch of these shirts to their employees. I saw a bunch of these in the past, but this ended up in one of my bin finds. So per weight, this cost me maybe 35 cents, 20 cents. I cut off the bottom under the text, and then I just cut where the text kind of matched the surfboard vertically and let it floppy loose, and some cute person's gonna be wearing this around town. $5, happy to sell it. This is one of those t-shirts. Champion sold it for Wayne State. Champion tee sold it for $8. Cost me $1. I don't know anything about Wayne State. This was from the African Alliance. Cost me $1 or $2. I'm trying to remember if I got it on sale or just on whatever. But yeah, happy to get that 747 net. Again, I'm happy to switch over and move things volume. It's making me be a little busy because I have to list much more every day, but I need to be in grind mode. This is the last of the Quacker Factory. The first two sold pretty quickly, especially the white one once I just let it sit in OxyClean and cleaned it. But this is a lovely little grandma shirt. 1737.39. I got 14.02 net from this, and this is where they were 2, 2, and 4. So what is it, like 266? I just got excited because my rice cookers are going to be done, and I'm going to throw in some more chicken in the air fryer. Convection ovens, air fryers rule. I kind of was hoping to get a little more for this Abu Garcia. They're a fishing brand. Pardon me. I haven't seen any red ones listed, but no one was really biting with this red one. I lowered the price like by $5 or $4 every few days. Finally sold for 16. I think this cost me on paper 10 before like the 15% discount from Deseret Industries, but it was from one of those runs where I got a very good deal overall. I think some of the price, Deseret to Salvation Army to DAV, I think some of the items I bought were discounted beyond the discount price, as in if I remember correctly, the Salvation Army lady didn't want to count everything even though I gave her a count, so it just overall lowered the cost of all my goods. I think everything from this run ended up costing about $4 or $3.80 something. So yeah. uh oh, that's actually pretty good because at the $16 plus shipping with the discounted, I ended up netting 1141. That was my bad. This is definitely a life lesson. To not take in this brand unless I get it at a super steep discount. But thank God, or whoever, I'm not religious, it's just Catholic upbringing. I at least made a little bit of a net overall from the overall price there. This was nice to go because I think I got it pretty cheap in one of those like bulk runs or dollar runs. These are some 505, I think women's corduroy 3430, maybe not. It doesn't matter who it goes to, as long as they're happy with them. But yeah, those cords sold for 18.95. I netted 8.95. I don't remember, if anything, buying these. Maybe oh yeah, African Alliance. If it was listed fairly recently, African Alliance purchase probably in the last 2 months, probably on the half off sale because I never really buy jeans from there. So those were around $2. So happy with that. 6.94 profit. Woo. Just happy to flip them and list them. And actually, that place I'm going to start pilfering their shorts. This is a Ralph Lauren new without tags, but it had that little sticker on there, and it looked pretty good when I bought it. I think this was a Salvation Army run. The net was 13.76. There was some sales and discounts applied to it that they used. But again, it was $1.50. Again, $1.50 is what I'm going to hold as the average for when I get a bunch of these tees. This was one of the $3 average runs. Was kind of hoping to get more. The Garcia ones get more. Netted 7.57. So it was like, let's say $4. I didn't double my money, but again, if I'm listing 15 to 20 items a day and I'm doubling some of them in their low end, it's actually not a bad deal. And for how fast it takes to get the work done, it's actually not too bad. If you can, that's like you have to subdivide or you have to divide everything because I photograph things in bulk, I measure things in bulk, I list things all at once. It would be inefficient to photograph, measure, and then list one item, wait for everything to upload online. But this is probably 5 to 10 minutes worth of work if you're doing research and you're slacking off and ADD's running off. So yeah, for $5, I would have liked a little more, but lesson learned: generic American Fighter ones, don't necessarily jump on those. The Garcia Gracie, that's what I meant. Garcia Gracie ones, get those. This was a quick find. They wheeled it out in front of me. Life preservers, I'm going to keep a better eye out for because they're selling across the country. This is my second set, but for $20, I netted 124. Put them at 175. These could retail for up to like 6 to 1,000, but there's more tactical varieties. This is not. This is more of a Coast Guard, just utilitarian one. It seemed like. I don't know if it was actually used. I don't think there was a holster or anything like that, unless that pocket right there was a holster pocket. I didn't look at it too closely, but the previous one sold for like 170 with shipping included. I put this at 140, and then they accepted the offer. Really happy. They came in at the end of the month, and I was really tight in particular. Extra tight now because of this dang cat with her. She's fine, by the way. She doesn't feel any of the pain. She's eating her food. She's sleeping. Uh, and last night, like there was a shirt that I kind of brushed up this pollen bearing plant. She was laying right on it, and I'm hoping it's just like allergens from just me putting this shirt on my chair and her freaking just taking some deep breaths. But she's fine, no fever. Cat would be fine, but I'm glad money's finally coming in this week. These I got at the $2 run from the African Alliance. I bought one pair as I've never worked with this brand. Let me see. They sold overnight. They sold overnight at $22.88. When I look on my phone, sometimes I don't see listings. When I look on my computer, I see listings. Sometimes on different days. Sometimes when I Google it, then it'll redirect me to an eBay listing that it didn't show me when I. So I'm glad I took these in. If I had better searching, oh, McQueen's right there. If I had better search systems or settings at the time while on the mobile app, I would have bought the whole set. I am doing well with this guy's stuff. This was the guy that someone sent me an offer recently on a Ralph Lauren, but the Outer Known shirt, the Topo design shirt, a linen John Varvatos, all sold pretty quickly. A bigger dude that wore his shorty short bare bottom. Uh, that's the brand, bare bottom jeans or bare bottom men's. This sold within a few days, and it was a full price $4 item, $3.95 at the DAV, which I think I'm going to early tomorrow. I have a small allotment to spend, and then again, I have to flip it right away to make any of this make sense. But it's got the little Torrey Pines emblem. It's sold at I netted 16.11. I think it sold at like 14 something like that, and then with shipping 6.95, 17 bucks. Really happy with that. Netted 13 overall after factoring out the price. I'm a 20-minute talker. I already posted that. That's the food saver. I ate the shipping, but after that, I made 20.85. I spent $21 to get 7 of these different assortments at the African Alliance when they were moved out of everything. So, not mad at all. And then this kicked off the week. I think these were the shorts that they offered $3, and I was happy to take that because the shipping was for jean weight. I did mass repricing to make sure my jeans were not $9.95 but $8.95 rather, and that must have been caught in the funk, some Calvies. But yeah, and then I jinxed myself. I have one return on the Martine Gerbad 90s. They were some funky looking. I'll post them later. There were some funky looking shirts. It was a funky looking shirt, a medium with French cuff for some reason. A person ended up needing to return them. I'm hoping I don't see him somewhere on Instagram for a costume party. But yeah, I had a decent week. I'm having a decent week overall. 6.95 with like 350ish net or whatever it said. 345, and I'm hoping that this condition or this trend only keeps going. I'm hoping for the best. I'm gonna do what just came in video. I spent $30 today that I can't afford. But yeah, I'll show what I picked up in about 5 minutes. I don't know if I'll do this video day after, but thank you very much for your time, sticking by, and wish my cat Shiana Reeves a good and speedy recovery. Be well and keep on keeping on.